Hello students, welcome to Tuteetute. So hope you are all preparing good. So many of the students completed 5 subjects, 6 subjects or 7, 8 subjects also. So don't think like you have completed only 2 subjects now. So I will tell you for each and every type of student, or if you are at any stage of your preparation. So remember certain points, okay? So I will give you these 10 points regarding our time management and regarding the extra syllabus we have. So just check these 10 points whether you are in a proper way or not. Okay, so if you want to understand from this one, so if you want to follow from this one, just follow. Otherwise, if you don't like whatever points I am giving here, so you can proceed for the next points. Okay, so you may not follow each and everything, but just check once, okay, whether you are in a correct phase or not. Okay, so the first thing you need to concentrate is, so while you are preparing, you need to be confident. So don't try like, okay, so I have completed control system subject, I'm not getting certain area. So it's okay, okay, everything we may not get in a single attempt. Like whenever you see the question, you may not get it properly. So while practicing, otherwise while studying the subject, you need to follow the, however lecturer is giving the subject, you need to follow that subject, whoever the lecturer is, okay. So follow the subject and note down each and everything. So you need to follow that order, okay. So then you will be getting so much of knowledge about that subject. Anyhow, our exam is concept based examination. So there will be some numerical questions also. Okay, so first thing you need to do is be confident when you are studying about one subject. So anything, okay, so you need to start and you need to proceed for that. So if you are having certain things like this, okay, in your mind, if I study this subject, so I will get the marks or not. So if I study this, this may be not coming in our examination. So I will open the YouTube and I will check, okay, so what exam may be postponed, or what to study, how to study control system within 2 hours. No, it's not possible, okay. So you need to follow the process completely, okay. So first thing, be confident and follow the subject properly, okay. So this is the first thing you need to do. So maybe most of the students are doing, actually some of the students asking doubts about these things also. So if you don't want to study certain subject, like for example, for electrical students, analog electronic subject is there. So it's a vast syllabus, right? Okay, so you need to understand each and everything. To understand about BJT, you need to know about all the basics of these transistors and so many concepts. So for electronics people, it is must required, but for electrical, only some are required. So that means you need to be selective there, okay? So you can ask us about that kind of subjects. Okay, like some of the subjects like power plant engineering, you should not leave even a single class, okay. So you have to prepare each and everything, like basic electrical engineering. So this is also very important for electronic students. So in this, there will be certain questions coming for us, because as electronic students we will make mistakes in that subject. So definitely whoever study that subject, they will definitely get selected. Okay, so this is the first thing. So whenever you are studying one subject, you need to be concentrated, okay. So then only you will get this examination. So if not this examination, there is other chances also, I will be informing for you, okay. So all these whatever required chances are there for us, I will tell you each and everything, okay. So this is the first point. And the second point is, concentrate on your main subjects. So what are the main subjects? See, if you observe the syllabus pattern, whatever they have given, either it may be electrical or electronics, okay. So you have 6 or 7 subjects which are carrying almost 60% of your syllabus. Understand, okay. So for example, if you take the electrical, we have basic electrical engineering, like a circuit subject we have, then power systems, then control systems, then machines, power plant engineering, and power electronics, and analog, and our signals and systems, okay. So here only we got almost like 50 plus questions only from these subjects, okay. So if you are selective, like I will study 5 subjects first, I have to complete the 5 subjects: circuits, controls, power systems, machines, power plant engineering. If you have completed only these 5, you will definitely get more than 45 questions. If you add power electronics or measurements, it will become 50. any one subject. If you add signals and systems and another, so this analog and digital electronics, you can add 5 to 10 more marks. Remaining all are next. Okay, so in all the other subjects they are giving like only 1 or 2 questions or 3 questions. It may be more than 3 sometimes. Okay, but they will not concentrate more on other subjects. Okay, so communications is there for us. So only amplitude modulation and some of the digital modulation, digital concepts also there. Okay, so that means from that you can expect 2 or 3 questions only. So not more than that. Okay, so don't concentrate first on this kind of subjects. So communications, it may be simple for you if you have studied for engineering services exam. It is simple subject if you have understood properly. So but one thing, okay, so whatever our core area, if you are from electrical, okay, so whatever our core area, we need to concentrate more on that first. So I told you, if you have completed circuits, controls, power systems, machines and power plant engineering, here only you will be getting more than 40 questions or 45 questions you will be getting from this. Understanding? So next thing is, one by one subject we have to add for this syllabus. Whatever we have completed, these 40 or 50 questions, for that number of questions we need to add. Okay, remaining all are extra only. Okay, like in the part B 20 questions, we need to solve 15. 50 plus 15 is 65. If you try to get 10 marks extra, okay, so then it will be more comfortable. Okay, so that's what we need to be selective. First complete this subject. Don't think like I have not studied the microprocessor, I have not studied the transducers, I have not completed the material science complete syllabus. So whatever required for us, okay, so you need to concentrate first that. Understanding? So we will tell you, okay, continuously we will be checking how you are, how the patterns are changing, what kind of questions they are giving, all these things. Okay, according to that we will give you. Okay, so and if you take the electronics students, so we know that 5 subjects we need to prepare. So first thing is networks, signals, and after that control systems. Then we have communications, analog and digital electronics with EDC only. Okay, so with EDC, analog and digital electronics. So here only we will be getting almost like 50 questions or 40 to 45 questions, not 50, 45 questions max. So remaining all are extra, like you need to add the power plant to this, then you will get 10 more marks, almost 10 more marks. Understanding? So generally power plant engineering will be giving 5 to 7 marks. Okay, so but for electronics, so they may add a little bit one or two extra questions from the power plant. So that's why you need to concentrate the power plant definitely. Okay, forget about basic electrical engineering. So this power plant engineering is first, after that only basic electrical engineering, after that only electrical and electronic measurements. Understanding? So these are simple subjects only. Generally you need to follow in a process, then you will understand each and everything. Okay, so first concentrate on our subjects, then concentrate on that 15 marks whatever we are getting from part B, then add these one by one subjects. Okay, so like that we have to do. So this is the second thing. So be selective while you are preparing, be selective with the subjects because time is very less. You need to understand that. Okay, so this is the second point. Okay, and the third point is, so don't try to get the 100 out of 100. So this is not possible. Okay, so not only for you, for anyone, however they are preparing, it's not possible to complete 100 out of 100 syllabus. So it may be 90% or 85%, or if it is more time, okay, so you can complete up to 95%. So you may be left with one single concept, okay, so small concept, so that may be giving another exam. So don't try to get that single topic. What is the topic? I need to concentrate on each and every corner of subject. That's fine. Okay, if you have time, there is no problem. You can complete 100% also. If the exam postpone again, then it's okay, no problem. But based on our time here, okay, so not only for you, for everyone, time is very less only. Okay, so you need to concentrate almost like 90 to 95% of the syllabus. Okay, if you get the time, then complete. We are also supportive for that. Okay, so if you get any doubts, clarify all these things. Okay, so no problem, but don't try to be like 100% I will complete. Okay, so even the microcontroller parts, each and every microcontroller I will complete means, so you may get one question from that too you may do certain mistake from the microprocessor concept. So then why to concentrate on this one day? Okay, so you will be wasting one day on microprocessor concept. Okay, so I'm not telling you to don't try this microprocessor. If you have time, you can try microprocessor also, there is no problem. But if you don't have time, okay, so don't do these things. Understanding? So this is the third thing. Okay, so don't try to be like, okay, I will complete 100% thermodynamics, everything I will complete. So if you are from electrical, okay, so like material science 100%, this is not our syllabus. So we will be getting 2 or 3 from that. Okay, so we have this extra syllabus, right? So from that they will be giving only a smaller concepts, and that too also. So if you solve the previous year questions, some previous year questions, okay, so you will understand about these things. Okay, and the next thing is how to concentrate on this extra syllabus. See, we know extra they have added certain syllabus for each and every branch. If you are from electrical, we have 3 different subjects. So these 3 subjects, one by one you have to concentrate. Okay, so don't try to be like, so I will study in a normal subjects. Okay, like for example, how we are studying the power systems, like similar way we cannot study the thermodynamics. So it has its own importance. Okay, so try to understand that importance. After that you try to study this one. Okay, so there will be some questions. Okay, so we will provide whatever extra syllabus is there. Okay, for that we will provide certain questions for you, important questions for you. Try to concentrate that questions with the concept. Okay, so at the last we will provide that questions also. Understanding? So if you want to know about the syllabus, so completely you study, no problem. After that, so only certain topics we need to concentrate. Okay, so from that questions will be coming. So we will provide you these kind of questions at the end. Okay, so don't worry about this extra syllabus. Okay, otherwise if you are worrying about this extra syllabus, what to study, if 20 marks coming from this extra three subjects only, what we have to do? So then if you have that kind of doubts, you cannot do anything. Okay, so even these subjects also you will not complete. So similar to this. Okay, so for the electronics, whatever extra syllabus is there, so these are related to electrical only. So they will definitely ask for this from these electrical subjects. So try to concentrate on previous questions for the electronics students. Okay, so you will get definitely this model of questions only. So next thing is the time management. What we have to do with the time management? See, time management means we have very less time. By this day we will be having only 35 or 37 days only. So 37 days, how you need to complete each and everything. If you are preparing today also, so you can complete a maximum of 8 subjects. I told you, if you want to manage the time properly, so try to give more than 12 hours per day. So that's more comfortable time. Okay, so if you want to get the job in this GENCO, so definitely at least 12 hours you need to spend on this one. Okay, so 8 hours you need to watch the classes if you are preparing online. Otherwise, if you are understanding from the offline classes, so then at least 8 hours of class you need to get. After that, you need to spend the time on the practice and revision. So without any revision or without any practice, you will never get. Okay, so understand this one. So some students are asking about PDFs. Okay, so what we will do with the PDFs? If I will write, I will get. I'm telling you, okay, so if it may be harsh for you, okay, it may be harsh for you. If you read, you will understand, okay. If you write, you will definitely get that points. If someone else PDF, otherwise someone else notes you are writing, so then you will definitely not get proper analysis. You understand and you write, you will get so many doubts, okay. So it may be a smaller mathematical equation, it may be signal flow graph only. If you write, you will definitely get. If you don't write, you will never get. Okay, you may get for a certain time. Okay, like today, if you are reading, after 2 or 3 days, you will definitely forget that points. That's why whenever you are studying from the material, so I'm telling you, you have to write your notes. Okay, so if time is not possible, try to write the short notes. That's more comfortable. You will be selective whenever you are writing the short notes. You will be selective what point I have to write down. Okay, what is the end of this topic? Okay, so that point I will be writing. Conclusions I will be writing. Some of the equations I will be writing. Like if you take a smaller concept for entire circuits, you will be getting only 5 or 6 pages. So that 5 or 6 pages only you will be reading. See, that 5 or 6 pages, how much knowledge it is giving for your revision. If you read complete 100 pages of circuit notes, others notes, okay, so you will not get even a single point. So try to understand, okay, so don't worry about this time, okay, so you have to write the short notes definitely, okay, so otherwise you will never get. So this method, okay, so already followed by so many members from many years, okay, so if you write, if you want, you can ask this point to anyone, okay. If you try to ask a smaller lecturer, otherwise very big lecturer, otherwise anyone, okay, whoever you like, you ask them, okay. If you write, you will get, otherwise you will not get. So my short notes is there. If anybody want, I can give, there is no problem, okay. I have written all the subjects short notes. If anybody want, I will give. But if you message me and ask, okay, I will definitely tell you, write your short notes, okay. Understanding? I can give, there is one photo, right, one subject, 4 or 5 pages will be there. I will take photos and send you. What's there in that, okay, so you will never get it. It will be in my mind, okay, how I have to write down, okay, so how I am writing. So according to my mindset, it has written, okay. So even though if you are copying from anyone's short notes, that's also fine. Copy from someone else's short notes, because while writing you will understand all these things, okay. So that will save our time, so much of time. Like today it may take 1 hour extra in your preparation, but at the end, okay, so last 10 days it will give you almost like 8 hours per day you can save if you have the short notes. Per day you can revise this short notes 3 or 4 times also if you have the short notes. Understanding? So that's why to manage the time properly, okay, so you need to be, so spend the time 12 hours per day or more than 12 hours per day and have to write the short notes, okay. So that's what important for us, okay. And the next thing is, some of the students are asking about, so I am getting delay in practicing, I am not getting the answers while practicing. Not only you, even any lecturer, if they practice also, they will not get the answers immediately. Everything they will not get, okay. So you are practicing for the first time means definitely answers will not get, because you have studied in a process and questions are asking directly from certain area. You have to be, so in that, okay, so in that question, then only you will understand. So for that phase, okay, for the questions phase, in order to practice in order, you need to be habituated for the questions. Until then you will not get the answers. Are you getting? So if you don't know the concept, you are not getting, that's fine. Even though if you know the concept, you will not get in your mind. You can answer that question after seeing the solution, but immediately you will not get. That means you need to practice some more questions. Then you will understand what kind of pattern they are giving, how they are giving the questions, and how you need to practice. So it's more important, okay. So many students will start practicing. I told so many students to start previous engineering services questions, prelims questions. They are practicing, but if they practice, they will stop immediately. I'm not getting the answers, I have stopped. So I told so many students, you will definitely not get. Why you have to get immediately? You have studied the subject. Immediately when you practice, you will not get the answers. Not only you, I have faced this problem when I have started practicing for the first time. Any subject, okay, I have started with the transformers practicing, okay, so I did not get even a single equation, okay, so like EMF equation question also I couldn't solve. I know the concept, I know each and everything, how to derive the EMF equation. So what are the considerations we have to take? So what is ideal transform? Everything I know, but even though I couldn't solve this. Why? Because we are not in that phase. When you are practicing number of questions, then you will try to understand, okay, so this is what our exam. You will get more satisfaction also. Try to solve 100 questions from each and every subject I am telling you, okay. So each and every subject 100 questions. If that subject is carrying more marks, like if it is a communications for ECE, or machines or power systems for the electrical, or networks for electrical and electronics both, okay. So these subjects are very, very important, like control systems also important, okay. So these questions will be more. So in that you can push a little bit more number of questions according to your interest, okay. So that's what you have to definitely do, okay. So I'm telling you again, whenever you practice, you will never get the answers, okay. So try to complete. See, if you are electrical or electronics, we have 10 subjects or 12 subjects. So these 12 subjects, each and every subject 100 questions. How many it is? Only 1200 questions. Maybe if other subjects you have added, some of the subjects you have added extra questions, then it will go to 1500. Try to push to 2000. That's it. These 2000 questions will give us the selection. I'm telling you already. Put some target. I have to complete 2000 questions. Write 2000 questions. Whoever completed already 8 subjects, okay? So try to do this one, okay? So complete 2000 questions by the end of this November or December first week, okay? So you will get 2000 questions with you. Just like 2000 questions, like around 100 papers you will be having, or more than 100 maybe, okay? Like 200 or 300 papers you will be having with you. What you have to do last 1 week? You need to just check all these questions. Understanding? So that means 2000 questions means almost like 1000 concepts you will be completing. So some of the similar questions will be there, okay? So that's why whenever you are practicing, some of the questions you need to note down separately, okay, in certain papers. Understanding? So that's what you have to do, okay? And the next point is, if you not get interest in any one of the concept, so you try to understand first. If it is taking so much of time for you, just note down the topic name and leave it. Understanding? So for example, okay, just for example, some of the people, okay, so underground cables from power system concept, it may be difficult, okay, just it's not difficult, it may be difficult. Note down the topic name. I have not completed this topic, then I can proceed for, then you can proceed for the next topic. So you need to be selective, okay? So you need to have that guts to. So okay, I will leave this concept now. If anything possible for this one, at last I will do. Otherwise you ask me about this concept, what to study. Like in analog electronics, questions will be coming from the BJT concept and op amp concept. So this is the major 2 parts. If you feel BJT as difficult to solve, try, okay, so try some 15 to 20 problems. If you are not getting properly, okay, leave at present. Leave at present, okay? So you need to have that guts. Otherwise you will waste more time on this one. So if you spend 10 hours on this one, in that 10 hours, if you complete some other subject questions, there you may get the more marks. That's what you need to have. Remove some of the concepts, whatever you are not comfortable in studying. Later you have to do something for that, okay? So I'm telling you, ask your friend, otherwise ask me about that concept wherever you are facing some issues, okay? And the next point is, see, what about this power plant engineering? So what is this power plant engineering? Why they have added? You are working in certain power plant, so you need to know each and every concept of this power plant. So that is very, very important. So I am telling you, this time at least 7 to 8 questions will be coming for each and every branch from the power plant engineering, and it's a simple subject. It's not that much difficult. So you need to understand very limited syllabus. So that's why this power plant engineering is very, very important, and one by one you understand, okay? So these are interesting topics, okay? Power plant engineering are very, very interesting topics. It's not related to engineering actually, okay? So it's a general topic. As a human being, you definitely need to understand this power plant engineering concepts, okay? So we are belonging to engineering backgrounds, right? So in depth a little bit about some of the concepts we need to understand, okay? So that's why don't neglect the power plant engineering. You belong to any branch, okay? So don't neglect the power plant engineering. Why I'm mentioning these topics specially means, so they may give more number of questions from this, okay? And the next point is, prepare the short notes. So it may be 3 or 4 papers each and every subject. Definitely have to prepare the short notes. In last 1 week or 10 days, you will be revising only these short notes. If you get any doubt, you will be going to that notes again, otherwise class again to check that. Otherwise, no need to check all the classes again, no need to check all the notes again. So only short notes you need to have, okay? So even when you are going for the examination also, So carry this only one thing, okay? Otherwise don't carry anything. And I told you already, these 2000 questions, how many completed? See, if you see like 2000, you will not complete these questions. Understanding? Try to complete 100 questions first. So nobody will support you in your last 10 days. I'm telling you one thing, remember this. Last 10 days, you don't know what to study, you will get more tension and you will be wasting more time. You will see, if you are preparing in study rooms, so everyone you will be talking, okay, so you will study for half an hour or 1 hour, you will go outside and you will just talk to other people. See, I am not criticizing anything, okay, so it's a simple thing happening in everywhere. So you will study for 1 hour and you will go to outside and you will just talk to others. Just you want to know, okay, how preparation is happening. So what you are studying, what to do with other subjects. No, don't worry about each and everything, okay. So don't worry about anything. Try to complete 100 questions per day. 100 questions per day. Write 100 questions. If you have already completed all subjects, write 100 questions. And do all these questions in the last 10 days also. Like, just to see the questions. You have only written right. Just see all these questions. If you don't know any concept, that question again you just practice. You will definitely get the selection. Okay, so that's why short notes and these questions. Okay, so definitely you have to do. Understanding? See, some people may ask me directly this one, sir, this 2000 questions you give us, everyone will be happy and everyone will get selected. No, it's not possible. So I'm telling you clearly, if I write these 2000 questions, I'm telling you, okay, so I will be in the top. Whatever branch I am, okay, so I will be in the top. So that's why it's not possible for each and every person. Just put the target 2000. You may complete 900 questions. Some person may complete 100 questions only. Each and every subject 10 questions. It means, okay, so each and every subject 15 questions if you complete, you may get like around 200 questions. It may be 200, it may be 400, it may be 500. If we have two friends, for example, just think once, okay, so one person will be, these are questions only, okay, don't think like so other person has written I may not get. Questions means questions, okay, so if you know solution, you can leave that question now. If you don't know, you will be practicing that, okay. If 3 or 4 friends are preparing, not 2000, okay, you can make even more than these questions also. Try to help each and everyone, okay, like if you are 4 or 5 members preparing, so try to help each other, okay, so then you can get more advantage in preparation, okay, so that's what you have to do with these things. And the last thing is clear all your doubts. If you have any question doubt, nobody can explain you there, okay, so ask the lecturer only. So from that you can get more analysis. So asking the doubts is very, very important. So and definitely each and every type of question, whatever you have doubt, you ask us, okay. So if nobody is explaining, even you can ask me, so these doubts, okay. So anyway, if you need any more guidance about these things, ask me, I will be with you, okay. All the best. Thank you so much.